Hello and welcome back to Senior Health, where we uncover the science-backed secrets to living longer, feeling better, and aging with strength and confidence. Today's story begins in a quiet clinic in southern Japan, home to one of the world's oldest practicing physicians, Dr. Shigeki Hinohara. Living past 100 and treating patients well into his later years, Dr. Hinohara didn't just speak about longevity, he lived it. But among his many pieces of advice, one unexpected warning shocked the global medical community. Certain types of seafood, long believed to be healthy, could actually be harming people over 60. Just seafood. The very thing most of us associate with clean eating and heart-healthy meals. But as Dr. Hinohara and a growing number of Japanese longevity researchers have pointed out, not all seafood is created equal, and for older adults, some can quietly erode your health, speeding up aging instead of slowing it down. Today, we'll uncover which 4 types of seafood are quietly working against your body after 60, and the 4 you should be eating instead to protect your brain, heart, and joints. Let's get started. Seafood has long been praised as one of the healthiest protein sources on the planet, and for good reason. It's lean, packed with omega-3 fatty acids, and central to many diets linked to long life, including the famous Mediterranean and Okinawan diets. But here's the twist. As we age, our bodies process food differently. Toxins accumulate more easily, our immune systems become more reactive, and inflammation becomes a silent threat. So while seafood may be generally good, specific types can pose serious risks to those over 60. Japanese longevity experts, including those from the National Institute of Public Health in Tokyo, have found that many seniors suffer from chronic inflammation, mercury overload, and digestive strain, much of which can be traced back to the wrong types of fish and shellfish. That's why Dr. Hinohara and others like him began urging older patients not just to eat seafood, but to eat it wisely. Let's start with the first harmful seafood, tuna, especially canned or large species like albacore and bluefin. Tuna is often marketed as a lean, healthy protein source, and many seniors eat it several times a week. But here's the problem. Large tuna species are notorious for containing high levels of mercury. Mercury is a neurotoxin that accumulates in the body over time, and it's especially dangerous for older adults whose detoxification systems have slowed down. According to a study from the University of California, even moderate mercury levels have been linked to increased risk of memory loss, fatigue, and even depression in adults over 60. And since canned tuna is often consumed in quick, easy meals, seniors may not realize how often they're ingesting this heavy metal. Dr. Hinohara warned his elderly patients to avoid large tuna species altogether on the list and choose smaller, low-mercury fish on many dinner plates, which will get to soon. Quiet contributor to inflammation in aging bodies. While shrimp is low in calories and high in protein, most commercially available shrimp is farmed, particularly in countries with lax environmental and food safety regulations. These farmed shrimp are often treated with antibiotics, chemicals, and preservatives like sodium tripolyphosphate, substances that can trigger inflammatory responses in the body, especially in older adults with weakened immune systems. A 2022 report by the Environmental Defense Fund found that farmed shrimp ranked among the most contaminated seafoods on the market. Inflammation caused by these contaminants is no small issue. It's linked to joint pain, digestive troubles, and even chronic diseases like arthritis and heart disease. For seniors already dealing with aches and stiffness, eating shrimp regularly may silently worsen their symptoms, all while appearing to be a healthy choice. The third harmful seafood is smoked or processed fish, particularly smoked salmon and pickled herring. These items may seem gourmet and nutritious, but the truth is, they're often loaded with sodium and preservatives that can wreak havoc on senior health. For adults over 60, high sodium intake is a leading contributor to hypertension, kidney strain, and water retention, all of which increase the risk of strokes and heart attacks. Moreover, the smoking process creates compounds called nitrosamines, which have been linked to certain cancers and are harder for older bodies to eliminate. According to research from the World Health Organization, regular consumption of smoked or processed fish can raise long-term health risks, particularly for those already managing blood pressure or heart disease. Dr. Hinohara emphasized that the way seafood is prepared matters just as much as what kind it is. Smoked fish may be flavorful, but it's not worth the hidden health cost for seniors. The fourth harmful seafood might surprise you. Tilapia, one of the most widely consumed fish in the world, especially in affordable frozen meal options. Tilapia is often touted as a lean, mild-flavored fish that's easy to prepare. But here's the problem. Most tilapia on the market is farm-raised in overcrowded, low-quality conditions, particularly in countries where farming regulations are minimal. These fish are often fed a diet of corn, soy, and even animal waste, resulting in a final product that's low in beneficial omega-3s and high in omega-6 fatty acids. Excess omega-6 can throw off your body's balance and lead to chronic inflammation, which has been linked to heart disease, cognitive decline, and weakened immunity, three major concerns for seniors. A Wake Forest University study even found that farmed tilapia may be more inflammatory than eating bacon. That's not what any of us expect when choosing fish for dinner, and exactly why Dr. Hinohara advised his patients to steer clear of this deceptive health food. Now, here's the good news. Not all seafood is harmful. In fact, when chosen wisely, certain types can dramatically enhance senior health. Dr. Hinohara believed deeply in the power of the right nutrition to extend both lifespan and healthspan. His recommendation wasn't to cut out seafood entirely, but to make smarter choices that nourish aging bodies instead of stressing them. Japanese centenarians, particularly those from Okinawa, one of the world's blue zones, eat seafood regularly. But the types they eat are often wild-caught, low in toxins, and rich in anti-inflammatory nutrients. In the next 4 segments, we'll reveal the 4 seafoods seniors should eat more of, according to longevity science and traditional Japanese dietary wisdom. These aren't just safe, they're therapeutic, helping to protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and soothe your joints. Let's dive into the best seafood swaps you can make today, starting with one that's a favorite among longevity experts. The first healthy seafood seniors should eat more of is wild-caught salmon. Unlike its smoked or farm-raised counterparts, wild-caught salmon, especially from clean waters like Alaska, is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These powerful fats are essential for brain function, memory retention, and reducing the risk of Alzheimer's disease, which becomes a growing concern as we age. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that older adults who consumed wild salmon at least twice a week had up to 47% lower risk of cognitive decline compared to those who rarely ate it. That's a dramatic difference, one that can literally help preserve independence and quality of life in later years. In Japan, grilled salmon is often served for breakfast, a habit that's not just cultural, but deeply protective. Dr. Hinohara strongly encouraged wild salmon as a brain food for aging minds. Just remember, wild-caught, not farmed. It makes all the difference. The second healthy seafood to include in your diet is sardines, especially those that are wild-caught and packed in water or olive oil. Sardines may not seem glamorous, but they are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. They're rich in omega-3s, calcium, vitamin D, and B12, all crucial nutrients for seniors. What makes sardines especially powerful is that they're small, low on the food chain, and therefore very low in mercury, unlike larger fish like tuna or swordfish. According to research from Harvard School of Public Health, regular consumption of sardines has been associated with reduced risk of heart disease and stroke, both of which are leading causes of death in people over 60. Plus, sardines contain natural cofactors that help the body absorb calcium and maintain strong bones, a key defense against fractures and osteoporosis in aging adults. Dr. Hinohara once said, "A small fish may carry a bigger gift than a large one." Sardines truly fit that wisdom: small, safe, and incredibly healing. The third healthy seafood to embrace after 60 is mackerel, particularly Atlantic or Pacific, not king mackerel, which are safer and lower in mercury. Mackerel is a staple in the traditional Japanese diet, often grilled simply with salt and served alongside vegetables and rice. What makes it exceptional is its high concentration of anti-inflammatory omega-3s, along with coenzyme Q10, a powerful antioxidant that supports heart health and cellular energy production. As we age, our hearts require more support to maintain healthy rhythms and pump strength. A 2019 study published in Nutrients found that older adults who consumed mackerel at least once a week had significantly better cholesterol balance, lower triglyceride levels, and fewer markers of arterial inflammation. Unlike tilapia or farmed fish, mackerel thrives in colder waters and is typically wild-caught, making it both nutrient-rich and relatively free from harmful additives or toxins. Dr. Heino Hara called mackerel the energy fish, perfect for seniors who want to maintain vitality and protect their cardiovascular health well into their golden years. The fourth healthy seafood to add to your senior-friendly diet is sea scallops, particularly wild-caught, dry-packed scallops with no chemical additives. Scallops are often overlooked, but they're a gentle powerhouse for aging digestion. They're rich in lean protein, vitamin B12, and selenium, a trace mineral that helps fight oxidative stress and supports thyroid health, which often becomes sluggish with age. Unlike fattier or processed seafoods, scallops are easy to digest, making them ideal for seniors with sensitive stomachs or reduced digestive enzyme activity. They're also low in mercury, low in fat, and naturally anti-inflammatory. A study from the University of Tokyo showed that regular consumption of shellfish like scallops helped reduce markers of cellular aging and supported muscle preservation in older adults, critical for preventing frailty and falls. Dr. Heino Hara recommended scallops not just for their nutritional value but also for their simplicity. Lightly pan-seared or steamed with herbs, scallops offer a delicious, nourishing option that supports aging bodies without overwhelming them. So where does this leave us? The truth is, seafood can either be a powerful ally or a hidden enemy in your journey toward better health after 60. As Dr. Heino Hara often said, it's not just what you eat, it's how wisely you choose it. And now, you have the knowledge to choose wisely. Avoiding mercury-heavy tuna, inflammation-triggering shrimp, sodium-laden smoked fish, and omega-6 rich tilapia can spare your body from silent damage. And in their place, choosing wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, and scallops can give your brain, heart, joints, and digestion the support they need to thrive, not just survive, in your golden years. The beauty of these changes is how simple and sustainable they are. No need for complicated diets or expensive supplements. Just a shift in your seafood choices can begin healing from the inside out. If Dr. Heino Hara's century-long life taught us anything, it's that small, intentional actions, like the food on your plate, can unlock decades of health and energy. Stay informed. Stay empowered. And as always, stay healthy.